servant, come. I'm ready now. Come, my Ariel, come.
All hail, great master. Great sir, hail. I come to answer thy best pleasure, be it to fly, to swim, to dive into the fire, to ride upon the curled clouds, to thy strong bidding task, Ariel in all her quality.
Hast thou, spirit, performed to point the tempest I bade thee?
To every article, I boarded the king's ship. I flamed amazement. Sometime I'll divide and burn in many places. Jove's lightnings, the precursors of the dreadful thunderclaps. More momentary in sight I'll burn them or not. The fire and cracks of the forest roaring, the most mighty Neptune seemed to besiege and make his bow waves tremble. Yea, his dread trident shake.
My brave spirit, who was so firm, so constant, that this foil would not infect her reason?
Not a soul but felt the fever of the mad and played some tricks of desperation. All but the mariners plunged into the foamy brine and quit the vessel. Then, all afire with me. The king's son, Ferdinand, was the first man that leapt and cried, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here!"
This was well done, my brother. But was this not my shore?
Close by, my master.
But are they, Ariel, safe?
Not a hair perished as thou badest me. In troops I dispersed him about the isle. The king's son have I landed by himself in an odd angle of the isle.
The king's ship and the mariners say thou hast disposed, and all the rest of the fleet.
Safely in harbor is the king's ship. In the deep nook, the mariners all under hatches stowed, who with the charm joined to their suffered labor, I have left asleep. And for the rest of the fleet which I dispersed, they have all met again and are upon the Mediterranean float, bound sadly home for Naples, supposing that they saw the king's shipwrecked and his great person perish.
Ariel, thy charge exactly is performed, but there's more work. What is the time of the day?
Past the mid-season.
Almost 2 glasses. The time twixt 6 and now must by its both be spent most preciously.
Is there more toil? Since thou dost give me pains, let me remember thee what thou hast promised, which is not yet performed me.
How now? What is thou canst demand?
My liberty.
Before the time be out? No more!
I pray thee, remember I have done thee worthy service, told thee no lies, and made thee no mistakes. I served without grudge or grumblings. Thou didst promise to bake me a full year.
Dost thou forget from what a torment I did find thee?
No.
Thou dost, and thinkst it much to do me business in the veins of the earth, when it is baked in frost.
I do not, sir.
Thou liest, malignant thing! Hast thou forgot the foul witch Sycorax, who, with age and envy, was grown into a hooper? Hast thou forgot her?
No, sir.
Thou hast! This blue-eyed hag was hither brought to this shore, and here was left by the sailors. You, my spirit, as thou reportest thyself, was then her servant, and as thou wast a spirit, too delicate to enact her earthly and abhorred commands, she did confine thee within a cloven pine, within which rift thou didst painfully remain a dozen years, within which time she died, and left thee there to vent thy groans. Then was this island, save for the sun she lit it here, a freckled whelp hag born, not honored with a human cheek.
Yes, Caliban, her son.
A dull thing, I say so. That same Caliban who now I keep in service. Thou best rememberest from what a torment I did find thee in. It was mine art that let gape the pine and let thee out.
And I thank thee, master.
If thou more murmurest, I will render no, and peg thee in his knotty entrails till thou hast howled away 12 winters.
Pardon, master. I will be correspondent to command and do my spiriting gently.
Do so. And in 2 days, I will discharge thee.
Why, that's my noble master. What shall I do? Say what? What shall I do?
Go make thyself like a nymph of the sea, subject to no sight but thine and mine, invisible to every eyeball else. Now go take this shape and come in. Go, hence, with diligence! Awake, dear heart. Awake. Thou hast slept well. Awake.
The
thou strokest me, and madest much me, that I love thee and show thee all the qualities of the isle. Curse me that did so, for I am all the subjects that you have, which first was my own king. And here you strive in this hard rock, while you do keep me from the rest of the island?
Thou most lying slave! I have used thee with human care, and lodged thee in mine own cell, till thou didst seek to violate the honor of my child!
Oh, what have been done? Thou didst prevent me? I have people else this isle of Calabins.
Abhorred slave! Which any prince of goodness will not take, capable of all ill! I pity thee, taught thee each hour one thing or other.
You taught me language, and my profit on it is, I know how to curse. The red plague brings you for learning your language.
So, slave, hence! Fetch us in fuel. Shruggest thou, malice?
No, pray thee. I must obey. His art is of such power. You can control my damned God, set to pose to make a vassal of him.
Hag seed, hence!